You are about to tell a story, which always has three things: a beginning, a middle, and an end. Just like the foundations and steel beams that support a whole building, the following important pieces of your story will form the structure which supports your whole screenplay. Your screenplay can be broken down into beginning, middle, and end, with turning points between each of these three stages. We will refer to a 5-page screenplay example, as this would end up as a film approximately 5 minutes long. The beginning is where you need to introduce your main character or hero, show us how life is for them right now, and give us an idea of what they want. At this point, your audience is wondering what your story is about. Who is the main character, and what does he or she want? What is stopping them from getting it, and do I care what happens next? You have about 1.5 pages to answer all of these questions for your audience before you introduce what every screenplay needs. The first turning point. A moment in your hero's life which changes everything. This is a physical event which forces your hero to respond, to act. It may be an opportunity, a challenge, a setback, but whatever you choose, this turning point is what points your hero towards the thing he or she most wants. From now on, the main character is no longer the person we met at the beginning. He or she pursues a clear prize, and the audience is watching to see if that goal is achieved or not by the end of the movie. Now that we know what the hero wants and can see them working towards that goal, we find ourselves in the middle of the screenplay. This is the part of the story where the main character learns new things and also faces increasing obstacles. Roughly 2 pages long, this part of your screenplay can be the most difficult, as you try to show how and why your hero grows and changes as they pursue their goal. Remember that drama is conflict. If there is nothing and no one standing in your hero's way, there is no drama. The middle of your screenplay finishes with a second turning point, an event in your main character's life which raises the stakes and forces them to gather their strength before making one final push towards their goal. This is often a point at which all seems lost for your hero. You now have about 1.5 pages for the end of your screenplay, where your hero holds nothing back in a final showdown which will decide once and for all whether or not their goal is achieved. If they win, it is a positive experience for the audience. If they fail, the audience feels it too. Some stories end on an ironic note, where the hero did not get what they set out for, but perhaps ended up a better person because of it. You can end your story straight after the climax, or include a resolution, which may give us a glimpse of the main character's life after they have won or lost the prize they set out for. This 3-act structure helps to carry your story in a logical manner from beginning to end. It is not a rigid set of rules, but rather a guideline aimed at helping you to organize the elements of your story in a manner that clearly identifies your main character, what their goal is, and whether or not they eventually achieve that goal. It is better for a screenplay to span hours or days rather than weeks, months, or years, especially when you only have about 5 minutes to tell your whole story. Don't be afraid to change your original ideas as you work on your structure. Consider different endings. Ask yourself which ending is the best for your screenplay. How should viewers feel about your hero at the end of your film? Will the ending surprise your audience? What lasting impression do you want to leave? Which ending will deliver the desired impact? Go with that one.